Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Inside. Here's Lopez. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Amin Thompson. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And the highlight of this game could be the matchup at the 5 spot, Clark.
You know, Brian, we've seen strong play at the center position these last few years, and we've got two bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
Green for 3. Rebounded by Lopez.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
The 11-footer. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Takes more than this to stop Lopez. He can be so physical in the interior, pretty mobile, too.
Van Vliet. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. Here's Antetokounmpo. Right side, Green. The 3 is up. The 3 is up. On target from range.
No wasted motion or hesitation there. Green ready to shoot as soon as he caught it.
Clark, what catches your eye about Jalen Green at a fundamental level?
Well, it starts with his pure explosiveness. That just jumps out at anybody because he's jumping over everybody, okay? The way he can get up and down the floor and hang and lift. That's what stands out, his athleticism, and he's actually rounding off some of the rough edges in his game that makes him kind of scary as we go forward.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Count it.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
Now Van Vliet. Back to Brooks. Three-pointer, no good. And here is Antetokounmpo. It's tipped.
The strong defense from Brooks, using his instincts there to come away with the block.
And here's Green from the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Green's got 6.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. And he makes it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred Van Vliet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Allie, a great floor general. Thanks for that. And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, BA. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. A minute 22 left in the first. And Giannis throws it down.
Once Giannis gets that close to the rim, you know that he'll do everything he can to make the finish happen.
Out to Thompson. Back to Whitmore. Pass to Green. Outside Whitmore. Brooks from outside. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis' career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
He hits the second from the line.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness. Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's game.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
And you know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. He feels like nobody can stop him.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul.
Team foul. In for your Rockets.
This one for three. Rebounded by Lopez. Pass to Prince. On the take. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Bucks?
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
Eason, good.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Pass to Lopez. Now here's Antetokounmpo. No stopping Giannis.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
And here's Smith. Outside Eason. Now here's Holiday. And Houston, another three.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to review the game plan. And Houston making a change here. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Green going right at the rim. Smith outside. Fires the three. Rebounded by Kuzma. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. Rockets trail by 4. On the wing, Whitmore. Launches a three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here's Milwaukee now. Pass to Kuzma. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Whitmore. Outside, Green. Smith outside. The three. Not going to go that time.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Out to Lillard. Over Whitmore. And again, it's the Bucks missing. Outside, Green. Outside Holiday. For three, Smith. Knocks down the triple. Smith's got 6 points. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Back to Holiday. Here's Whitmore. Smith outside. 5 to shoot. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there. Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard with the dunk.
Punctuating the end of that play with an exclamation point. Lillard, a natural-born finisher.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Thompson. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game. And the Rockets making a change here. A minute 50 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Brooks. Jacks up a three. Nails it from three. Brooks has gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' three-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I can stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. 3 on the clock. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Lillard. And it's Green missing. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's Prince on the wing. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Antetokounmpo. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Out to Thompson. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Green. The three from Thompson. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Thompson's got his first 3 points of the game. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Lopez. Covered by Smith. Lopez can't hit.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Lets it go from deep. Van Vliet misses. Here's Lillard. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Milwaukee out in front. They lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And here are the Rockets now. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Brooks. Back to Green. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Oh, Giannis working inside.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pass to Thompson. Green with the ball. He's got 9. Thompson's shot is off. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute.
Pass to Green. It's stolen by Kuzma. Antetokounmpo outside. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Score it. 13 shots, 9 makes. Solid.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. And Houston making a change here. Here's Van Vliet. No points so far. Outside, Green. Misses the 3. Milwaukee leading by 5. Antetokounmpo outside. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on him in Thompson.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
Good on the second one. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Van Vliet outside. Three-pointer. Giannis with the rebound. And here's Milwaukee now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Pass to Smith. Green up top. Williams on the wing. Thompson with it. The kick out to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Thompson left side. And that one good. Thompson's got 5 points.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
Lillard left side. Antetokounmpo left side. Pass to Lopez. Thompson with the block.
Decent reach and solid instincts, allowing Thompson to get a hand on it.
The kick out to Williams. Thompson goes in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Prince. And he drives in. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, I like the energy Prince plays with. If there's open space in front of him, he's going to be on the front foot and moving with purpose.
Pass to Eason. The kick out to Van Vliet. Outside Whitmore. Puts up a 3. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Yeah, one thing about Van Vliet, he makes the right decision most of the time.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Against contact. Giannis stays strong.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
To the paint. The kick out to Williams. Here's Whitmore. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Brook Lopez. The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
Here's Antetokounmpo. tough bucket. The Greek Freak.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
The kick out to Williams. Van Vliet scanning the floor. Pass to Eason. Back to Van Vliet. Fires the three. Buries it from three. Van Vliet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Down low. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. In four.
There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. 26 points for him. It'll count. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of three. The Bucks on top, leading by one. Don't go anywhere. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. They lead by one. Giannis driving inside. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
And how about the power of Antetokounmpo? Dynamite whenever he takes it to the rim.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Shepherd. To tie it up. They grab their own miss. Holiday surveying the floor. Clock at 6. Now here's Smith. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
And looks like Smith is already getting stronger. He's looking to add some muscle, and that finish through contact is a great sign.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Pass to Prince. Eason with some nice D.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity, gone awry.
Smith outside to take the lead. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. After years of finishing at the bottom of the West, things are looking up for the Rockets, Clark.
You know, B.A., they've done a really good job of drafting and developing players. That combination can allow you to move forward. And along with signing complementary veterans, that adds to the mix as well. And they've done a nice job. And they've got future draft capital, too. So the Rockets are certainly on the rise.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Smith outside. On the wing, Green. Out to Thompson. Fires for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
To the inside. Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Smith outside. Brooks outside. Back to Smith. Off the mark there with a 3. Milwaukee leading by 3. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Here's Thompson. Yes, and it's Şengün picking up the assist.
Selfless with the rock, Şengün won't hesitate to make a pass out to a ready shooter.
2 minutes remaining in
Kuzma outside. Back to Lopez. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Bucks lead by 6.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And this team is counting on Brooks in big-time moments. And guess what? Dillon delivers.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Antetokounmpo outside. Second shot opportunity. Ooh, Thompson with the block. Here's Van Vliet with the drive. And he converts the layup. Now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead.
I mean, you have to love the intensity Van Vliet plays with in these situations. He's always ready to meet a challenge.
And what about the composure of Lopez? Fantastic.
And that one's good. Thompson.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Antetokounmpo outside. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Bucks.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
Now off the inbound. The shake. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Green. And here's Thompson for 3. And he buries it. Oh, an enormous three-pointer.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Antetokounmpo inside. It's hauled in by Houston. 23 seconds left in the game to take the lead. And it's Green missing. Now Antetokounmpo. Count it!
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. What's the best strategy for him?
I think you attack the rim here, get the ball close to the goal, and that way, even if you miss, you might have a chance for the putback.
Brooks from outside. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's Milwaukee who scraped by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce,